the Profits. It's the Formula and El Hombre here to give you a fulfilled rundown of the Breeders' Cup Classic. El Hombre, good to see you.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Yes.
Long time no speak, long time no see, long time no horse racing for me.
Good to be on the air with you. We know you got a wealth of knowledge stored up for a lot of these BC Classic horses. We've seen them throughout the years. We just got the pre-entries today, so we're going to do a full field rundown on that. 14 horses in total. But before we get to that, you saw the intro, ironbetsracing.com. Go check them out. Promo code TRUST. Let them know we sent you there. You'll get an extra $20 on your first deposit of $100. On top of that, they've got random giveaways right now of 25, 50, 100, and 500 bonus bankrolls once you sign up. You could get in the drawing for one of those bonus bankrolls. On top of that, 50% deposit bonus up to 300. So you go 600 in, you get 300 extra. This is right. Once they go live for BC, this is the perfect bankroll builder, getting that extra bankroll that you're going to need for BC. 400 tracks around the globe, ironbetsracing.com. Go check them out.
Let me add something to that too.
By
I know
all
these
means.
guys personally who are doing this business. These
Yes.
are horse players. This is not some corporate,
Right.
invisible, brain trust up in some high rise. These are horse players. So
Yeah.
geez, give them a gun. Let's go, baby. Iron Bets is like it's a legitimate. They're horse players. They
Yeah.
put the horse players first. This is not some conglomerate, whatever. But they're here for us. They're in the business. They've been in the business. The guys behind this, they've been in the business a long time.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah. They're working to get this thing right.
absolutely.
And use that promo code TRUST. Let them trust the profits sent you there. We want to build a great sponsorship deal with these guys going forward. So
Bada boom, bada
let
bing.
them know. Bada boom, bada bing.
Let's go.
BC. Let's look at the past. All right. El Hombre, give me your BC knowledge here. Who do you like out of this BC past here? I mean, we've got like 4 Baffert horses lined up here. Authentic, Arrogant, American Pharaoh, Bayern. I mean, who's your favorite horse out of the past 10 years that has won the Classic? Which one sticks out in your mind?
In my mind, it's American Pharaoh.
Oh,
But
wow,
that's
yeah.
Because listen, American Pharaoh broke the hearts of anybody who didn't believe that a Triple Crown would ever happen again. This and that.
Yeah.
Bada boom, bada bing. Authentic. If you want to go to the opposite, Authentic was a cheat. Authentic was garbage to me. Sorry, everybody. I know it's not going to be a popular opinion.
This was pre-Medina Spirit, but yeah, it was
Yeah.
pre-Medina Spirit, post-Justify, so he was
But
in
it was
that
the end of
Baffert
Baffert's
dirty
run,
crap.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
weirdly, Baffert's domination stopped right there. And I'll be honest, Flightline is I am pissed at myself for not going to the Keeneland Breeders' Cup to go witness the greatness that was Flightline, because Flightline and Matthew DeSantis and I had so many talks about we're going to watch history, and that was history. Flightline may be the greatest horse of all time outside of Secretariat, but damn.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the couple that stick out for me. I mean,
Yeah.
Mixto, White Barrio. I mean, you're seeing some trends there. I won't mention the trends, but Flightline is a big standout. American Pharaoh, big standout. What about you? Who stands out for
Gunrunner's
you
in there too. Gunrunners is a big one. Arrogant. I mean, you want to bash Baffert, I know, but Arrogant is another big one.
No.
But yeah, Flightline, you said it right there. I'm not a huge. I liked White Barrio, especially on the Derby Trail. We all did.
Yeah.
When it came to BC Classic, I felt like the bloom was off the rose, and then he started peaking back up again under Dutro. And I don't know, the whole win felt weird to me, right? Coming off
White
the
Barrio had a
suspension.
weird career, bro. A
Weird career. That's a good way to say it. A weird career.
He peaked, valleyed, and then peaked again. I don't know.
Yeah. But overall, you look at this list, you see some amazing horses, and that's what we're hoping to see on November 2nd. We're hoping to see an amazing race with an amazing winner, right?
Yeah.
Every year at the BC Classic, you're hoping to see the best long-distance dirt runner in the world.
And by the way, before we go any further, I'd like to say that last year's Breeders' Cup in general was maybe the best Breeders' Cup ever. It was amazing.
It really was.
There was so many upsets, so many storylines. It was beautiful. Like Cody's Wish. You had so many great storylines. It was effing perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
So I doubt that 2024 can live up to that, but you never know, man, because the Breeders' Cup is a Breeders' Cup. It's the best event in horse racing. I've said it for years and years and years, as you know.
Yeah.
I'm so looking forward to this. And despite the fact that I've kind of been disengaged this year, going through some stuff personally, but I do love this event and I'm back, baby. I'm here. So
and we're 5 minutes in, 6 minutes in. Let's take the time to say Cocktail Lounge Breeders' Cup Friday and Saturday. We talked about it. It's going to happen. Wait for it, guys. Tune in. We're going live.
Are we doing 24 hours, though? I don't know about that.
No, we're not doing 24 hours. No, that's insane.
Big mistake. Although that was so fun.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to everybody who did the 2 a.m. stuff. I mean, we had some remarkable guests.
Yeah.
Some big industry guests.
I watched at like 1 a.m. in a Airbnb in Stanton, Virginia, because there was a death in my family that I had to go to, and I missed a lot of Breeders' Cup last year, and I kept checking in here and there, stepping away, seeing who won, seeing if I get some video, but you talk about how good of a Breeders' Cup it was. I saw it on paper. Unfortunately, I couldn't see it live, and I couldn't be there with you guys. But watching you guys shoot the shit. With Caitlin Free and Jessica Paquette, I think was also on, and Matt DeSantis. You guys were just having the most awesome conversations.
And it wasn't just horse racing. It was like personal talk. Like, let's get to know each other.
So much
it was
crap.
Like the way things should be, the way things you want to eat, the way things you want to see things go with, the industry people. And everybody kind of let their guard down because it was 11 p.m. on Breeders' Cup Friday or whatever. So,
and it's live and it'll be lost. And for sure.
And I'm probably not that proud because I was a little buzzed up, but hey, listen, it happens. Anyway, let's talk about Classic 2024.
Let's go. I mean, this is usual full field rundown goes in about 12 minutes, but you and I, we like to shoot the shit, don't we?
Oh,
yes, this is good times.
It's a big race, baby. Biggest race of the year for me. Bigger than the Derby, bigger than anything.
Yes. This is a big one. So November 2nd, 2024, it is, of course, a G1. It is worth 6 times
$1 million.
That's right, 10 furlongs on dirt. That is 1 1/4 mile. We have 14 horses as pre-entries. 2 of them are also eligible horses. So we will go through them individually, one by one, starting now with Arthur's Ride. Okay, Arthur's Ride, 5th at the Jockey Club Gold Cup, which is a tough thing for me to say. I have to walk through it very slowly. After setting the pace, battling Highland Falls, and not winning that battle, not having enough down the stretch, losing by 9 lengths there after battling him the entire way. That was a long race. I am a huge fan of Arthur's Ride. A lot of it comes from his win at the Whitney, where I had him as my value pick based on the allowance optional claimer before in Saratoga, where he was like a 2-minute, 1 1/4 mile. And I thought, okay, he's coming in here. He's got the times. He can do this. He won the Whitney, beat Krupe by 2 1/4 miles, going gate to wire in that race. I'm a huge fan of Arthur's Ride. I'm willing to take a pass on the Jockey Club Gold Cup result and say that he's going to bounce back from this. He's got some Tapit bloodlines there. Big fan of Arthur's Ride. Anything to add?
Yeah, I have one thing to add. Draw a line through that horse. Got no shot. Won't even hit the board. Won't even hit the super. All right, just draw a line through it. It's over. Do we have morning lines yet? I don't even know. Do we have morning?
No, we don't. We don't have morning lines yet. We haven't done the draws. 3 entries.
Arthur's Ride, trash, scratch, right a line right through it. That's all.
All right.
That's all I got for
is it too early to chuck you out of here? I mean,
yeah, go ahead, chuck me out. Arthur's Ride's got no shot, baby. That's it.
Moving on.
Maybe
City of Troy.
Maybe 4th, but that's best case scenario for Artie. Good.
City of Troy. Shipping in from the other side of the pond, from the Atlantic. Our City of Troy, 6 wins in 7 races lifetime. He's got 1 drop. He came in 9th place. I'm drawing a blank on the race itself. Aiden O'Brien, Ryan Moore, justify bloodlines here. Last time out, first place at the Judmont International Stakes at York, Coral Eclipse at Sandown, Belford Derby at Epsom. He's been racing on turf the entire time, right? He races over in the UK, races on turf. He's coming over here. They're counting on the Justify bloodlines. They're counting on the sheer talent of this horse to take over in the Classic. What are your feelings on that, El Hombre?
Okay, so can somebody look up, and we can cut this. Can somebody look up the early morning line odds on the City of Troy? And we will cut this and edit it. But I'm going to tell you right now, Aiden O'Brien, Ryan Moore,
yeah,
Justify. Can we get any better than this?
I know, right? The moons are aligning.
GTFO, bro. Just say it as a small child would. I got kids. GTFO. The horse has 6 wins and 7 starts. What are the morning line odds here? I mean, if we
don't know.
To,
we got to wait for the draw. We got to wait for the draw. But City of Troy is going to be one of the favorites. It's going to be up there. People are talking all about City of Troy.
This horse is going to win. This is the winner. Sorry, I didn't expect this slide to come up so soon, but spoiler alert,
going alphabetically.
Is going to win.
Alphabetically, and then the AEs after that. All right, spoiler alert. El Hombre likes.
Here we go.
City of
but
Troy.
Listen, I want to edit this and get the actual morning line odds. It might take a minute, but for real, that horse is going to
We'll
win.
have to wait a couple of weeks. Well, not a couple of weeks, but we'll have to wait a few days. Anyway,
I'm sure there's odds up there on some of the sports books, but we'll get back.
On the sports books, that's different. Yeah. Derma Sotogake, 13 races, only 4 wins. Only 4 wins. 6th place at the Dubai World Cup, 5th at the Saudi Cup. The last time you really hit the board was the Breeders' Cup Classic last year. Stalking the pace early on, kicking late. Coming up 1 length short of Voida Barrio, the race that we were just talking about. This one comes with the sire of Mind Your Biscuits, which I don't think is super relevant, but I just like to say Mind Your Biscuits. Derma Sotogake, 2nd place last year. He did hit the board. Is he going to do it this year?
No. I think it's a joke.
Yeah.
Let's move. I don't want to waste everybody's time looking.
Fierceness.
It's embarrassing that he's even in this event. Japan has no shot here anyway, but I mean, that's the worst.
Ooh, there's a hot take for you. So Fierceness, 8 races, 5 wins. That's a pretty good percentage, but a lot of us remember the failures, right? Last time out, though, Travers, stalking the pace early, and usually Fierceness is ahead of the pace, but he was back a little bit in the Travers. Pace set by Batten Down. He was with Dornoch, Torpedo Anna, and he was the one that actually ended up taking over, battling Torpedo Anna down the stretch, beating her by a head. Winner, the Jim Dandy, taking over at about the 3/4 mark there, 3/4 mile mark, beating Sierra Leone by 1 length. Had a nice little time there that I noted. 15th place at the Kentucky Derby, so there's one of the failings, most recent one. Before that, 1st place at the Florida Derby, beating Catalytic, but, wasn't much of a race. I think there were a lot of scratches in that one. 3rd place to Hades at the Holy Bull. That was also one of the failings there. So here's the thing. Fierceness, at his best, is one of the best horses on the planet. At his worst, he just looks like, croupy, maybe. I don't know. Pick another Todd Pletcher horse that is 2nd, 3rd, B, C tier. Fierceness, is he going to hit the board in this one?
You want my notes?
I do.
No, thank you.
Ooh.
That's it.
All right.
That horse has no shot. My dog's even pissed. Like, what are we doing
All
here?
right. I think Fierceness is in the room with you. Highland Falls. So, Brad Cox, he always has a horse coming out of nowhere. Horse that wasn't on the Derby trail, and all of a sudden he's poking his head out. 5 wins in 9 races. Winner of the Jockey Club Gold Cup. I'm going to have to say that a few times. At Saratoga, going 10 furlongs in that one, stalking the pace early, winning by 4 lengths over Pyrenees. 2nd at the Monmouth Cup, losing to Tapit Trice, or Tapit Trice, as some people say, by 5 lengths. Winner of the Blame Stakes, sitting 1 to 2 lengths off the pace, beating Cagliostro by 1 length in that one. Yeah. Brad Cox, Flavian Pratt, most likely, we don't know the jockeys yet, and Curlin the Sire. Highland Falls. Is this going to be another Brad Cox wizardry horse? Whoa, we got a sound there. Not happening for Highland Falls.
Out. Thanks
Next.
for coming.
We can go through this one pretty quickly. Mixto is only in this race because he won the Pacific Classic, stalking the pace in that one, beating Full Serrano by half a length in that one. Pretty much all of the Baffert horses got upset in the Pacific Classic, if I'm remembering that one right. And then second place at the Pleasanton Mile, fifth place at the Hollywood Gold Cup. I don't need to ask your opinion on Mixto because we're moving already past him.
Yeah, it's a field filler. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what? I hope that the team for Mixto is excited.
Yes.
To go out there, it's fun. Have some beers.
Made it
get
to the
really
classic.
drunk, get loaded, and pretend like you're a part of the event. You're not, but go ahead. I hope you have a good time pretending to be involved in the Breeders' Cup Classic. Thank you.
All right, so Ombre. National Treasure, Muth, Nisos, none of them are in this. None of them. After all the Baffert talk all year, I mean, not Baffert talk, but people talking about Baffert's barn, Baffert's the best. The only horse he has in the Classic is Newgate. 9th at the Dubai World Cup most recently. Winner of the 12 furlong Santa Anita Handicap, starting 2 lengths back and closing, winning by a head over Subsandador. Second at the 9 furlong San Pascal, stalking the pace, set by Newgrange early, but losing to Newgrange by 1 length. Newgate, Newgrange, Newgate, Newgrange. I always hated that these two horses are at the same.
I know.
Yeah, it kills me. Bob Baffert into mischief. Does Baffert have a shot here with Newgate?
I think the horse has a shot underneath.
Ooh.
I don't think the horse is going to win. I mean, I think I've made it clear who's going to win here, or at least be in the mix. I hope I did. I don't know. It's definitely not going to be Newgate, but I think Newgate hits the try.
Wow.
And I think this is going to be like a 20-1, 20-1, 15-1, 30-1.
Sure.
Maybe.
All right.
All
right, Brian. This is a horse that is very close to my heart. You probably don't remember this.
Hell yeah, next.
I mean, obviously from the gift, this is a horse that's close to our heart.
Unbelievably close to your heart. I know, more than anybody. Next.
13 wins in 23 races. Yeah, just to give you guys a peek behind the curtain, every time Brian and I are following the races together, betting the races together,
I'm not Brian.
Whatever. Yeah, El Hombre. I'm Brian.
Call
me Tom, whatever. As long as it doesn't say it on the on YouTube, right? So every time we follow the races, if there's a race that goes sideways on us, this gift comes up immediately. Next. Moving on. Get over it. Next. 7 wins in a row dating back to June of 2023. Over a year having a win streak and significant number of races too. Winner of the Greenwood G2 going 1.5 miles, beating Magic Michael by 10 lengths. Winner of the Brooklyn G2 going 11 furlongs, beating Krupe by 9 lengths, 1 second off the track record. Not saying much because how often do you actually run an 11 furlong race? Not a whole lot out there. And one thing I do want to note here, ran the BC Juvenile in 2020, but finished dead last. This was the horse that you and I were on a show with Vinny Blonde, a Trust the Prophet show with Vinny Blonde. And I called this as my, shocking, as my value play. Next. Finished dead last. Was I predicting the future? No. I still sucked that day because this horse finished dead last. But I had a feeling about him. But no.
And here you go. This is your redemption tour right here, huh?
This is my redemption tour.
Okay.
So this is a horse that doesn't, we haven't seen him run a G1 in a long time. He's run some G2s, as you can see from the notes, run some allowance optionals here and there, sprinkled in between, mostly stakes races, mostly graded stakes races, but still, and just annihilates the fields that he's in. So people have been clamoring for next to be running somewhere. He's entered into this and into the turf. Most likely he's picking this because he's an AE in the turf.
I love it.
Hombre. Yes, exactly. What are your thoughts on next here?
I love it. The horse has 0% chance to win and 0% chance to hit the board either. It's an instant toss. It's garbage. I love the story. I love the build-up, but this is trash. I mean, what are we doing here? It's not the strongest. It's honestly not the strongest classic field I've ever seen.
That's true.
Let's move.
I will give you that, and that's why I think next has a shot. My Senor
You
Buscador
really
graphic for
do?
the second time.
He has a shot for what? To get top 10?
This horse is just annihilating fields left and right. He
Right, man.
runs
I
for
hope you're right.
days.
And,
He
by
never
the way, if you believe
drops.
that, you're going to get big odds. Do it. Let's go.
I hope so. All right, so Senor Buscador is Colin Sheen in the house. 7 wins and 21 tries.
What's
Fifth
up
at
with
the
this
California
picture, though?
Crown.
There's no image.
Yeah, so I have a picture. It shows up, but every time I go into present mode on our
Okay.
StreamYard, it shows
All
up
right.
blank.
Okay.
Yeah.
StreamYard, F
Thanks for
you.
bringing
We're
it up.
paying big money for StreamYard, premium and all this shit. Fuck off.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
So I'm going to cut to the chase on Senor Buscador. This is a deep closer. He starts out in the back, and he gets his feet moving, and he starts running. If you talk to some of the people within Profits Land, they'll tell you that on one turn, long distance, Senor Buscador is good. 2 turns, he can't get that foot speed going. This is going to be a 2-turn race. Senor Buscador, is he in or is he out?
Me personally, I love him.
You're in the Colin Sheehan camp.
Well, listen, I don't think I'm not betting him.
Okay.
Does he win here? And by the way, this is an older horse. Like,
yeah,
what a fucking story if he does. Like, I mean, I don't think he's going to. It's a long shot.
Yeah.
And I think the odds will show you how much of a long shot it is. Probably 20, 30 to 1.
Yeah.
But man, what I think he legit has a shot more so than the 10 of the other horses.
Wow.
I'd put him above like Derma Sotogake or
yeah, me too.
I would put him above
next
Newgate. I put him above Mixto, Highland Falls, any of them.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what are we doing? I would put him honestly 5th choice.
Yeah. Okay.
And odds wise, I think he's going to be more like 10th, 12th choice.
So he's flirting with the super.
Yeah, but if you wanted to put some money down on a long shot winner, maybe. I mean, it's a long shot. It's a long shot for a reason. But if you were going to pick a long shot winner, that'd be my guy. Because he has done some things that he was not supposed to do in the past, for sure.
He pokes his head up there every once in a while, and he'll win a match, and you're like, holy crap.
Shocked the world. He's shocked the world before.
Yeah. All right, Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone in the money, 8 out of 8. Third at the Travers, starting 3 to 4 lengths back, moving up to at the end 1 3/4 lengths off of Fierceness, the winner. Second at the Jim Dandy, similar situation, closing on Fierceness. Third at Belmont, closing from 9th, but losing to Dornoch by 1+ lengths. I mean, that could go on and on. It's a similar story. Last time he won was the Bluegrass Stakes, which of course is a prep race for the Kentucky Derby. Chad Brown, gun runner. This is a horse, a classic Chad Brown. You're 9 lengths back on one side, but on the other side, you're kicking and gunning it, trying to pass the 7 horses in front of you and hoping to steal a place. Sierra Leone, is the streak going to be broken? Is he going to hit the board, or is he going to be off the board?
He'll hit the board. I say he will hit the try.
Yeah, right.
I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
I was there for the Bluegrass. I was there for a lot of his stuff. Huge fan.
Yeah.
Love the connections. I don't know. I don't know if he can win here. I hope he does. It'd be amazing. And he's this might be the first time you ever get a legitimate big price for him. I don't know. And
get some prices every once in a while, but big price, you're right. Yeah.
This is going to be a big price for him.
Like a 20 to 1 type price.
Yes. Yeah. And deservedly so. I don't think he should not be one of the favorites here. He's probably not going to win.
Right.
But again, your opinion, if you got a strong opinion, he closes and he's amazing.
Yeah,
you ask,
the record proves it.
Some of us here at the channel who were there to witness Sierra Leone's greatness at Keeneland, he is great. He got cheated. Whoa. Let me step back and say not cheated.
Whoa,
he lost the Kentucky Derby by a millimeter.
Yeah, true.
If he won that race, he'd be a legend. But instead, he, Mystic Dan. And by the way, thank God for me. I made a bunch of money.
Yeah.
But I love Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone's a beast. He could win this. I don't know. It's hard to say what happens as a 3-year-old because typically the classic goes to 4-year-olds and older. I think that Sierra Leone is like, he's the type of horse who could upset the field here. I don't know. I don't see a lot of older horses that are great. Outside of Forever Young, I'm not impressed by anybody.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Skippy Longstocking. And
Nope.
I do feel like
Nope.
next.
Out.
Trice.
No. Go ahead. Go back to it. You tell me your story. I got nothing for Skippy.
But you love the picture. Okay, so Skippy Longstocking.
Great picture.
Skippy Longstocking, 9 wins and 27 tries. Second at the Woodward Stakes behind the pace. Wait. Behind the pace. Closing. Be overtaken by Tapit Trice. Fifth at the Whitney.
By the way, if you were going to skip that slide because you agree with me that this is a waste of time, go ahead.
All right, Tapit Trice.
Thank you. Yes. Okay. As long as we're on the same page, I wanted to make sure I didn't skip your opinion.
Skippy will push the pace, we'll push fierceness, and then we'll fade back.
What an image for Tapit Trice, by the way.
Yeah. How about Obi Trice?
Obi Trice, baby. Eminem's boy. Go ahead.
How about the story of Tapit Trice, by the way?
What a story.
Like going into the Kentucky Derby, there are all these things. Can he exit the gate properly? Can he get started? Does he have enough down the stretch to make up for the gate failings?
You knew I loved him.
And I knew you loved him. Going in the Kentucky Derby, coming out of the Kentucky Derby, and now all of a sudden you look at him, 50% win rate, 6 wins in 12 tries. First at the Woodward, only 4 horses in that race, I will say. Starting out 5 lengths behind, but then closing to beat Skippy Longstocking by 3/4 of a length. Fourth at the Jockey Club, Gold Cup, starting out 3 lengths back, fading back and finishing 4th, 6 lengths back of Highland Falls. And then winner of the Monmouth Stakes, sitting close to the pace and closing hard to beat Highland Falls by 5 lengths in that one. Todd Pletcher, Dylan Davis, the last one to ride, and Tapit, of course, is a sire here.
I think it's Boomer Boss, dude. This horse either does his best race and wins this thing, or he's got no shot. There's nothing in between.
Yeah.
The horse, clearly, when he's on his stride and he's stretched out, maybe one of the best horses I've ever seen. But if he gets out of the gate, stumbles out, he is, dude. He has
one of the best you've ever seen?
Yes, I'll say it. When he gets out and has his chance to stretch out, he is amazing. But if we've seen it when he's amongst great other horses, he doesn't do it. But when he has his shot to run his race, which includes not being a complete toilet out of the gate, which normally is a complete toilet out of the gate, which is his biggest problem. If he gets out of the gate even reasonably well, he's great. He won't win this. He won't win this unless he has a perfect race. But
I just don't think he's of this class of horse.
I agree. I'd be shocked if he won. And I think you're going to get a huge price. Yeah, right? I think he's probably like this middle of the pack at best option. I'm not putting my money on him. I would love to see it though.
Yeah, I know you got a special place in your heart.
For him. And by the way, do not put him underneath.
Do not put him underneath.
No, if you want to put $50, $20, $5 to win, because he's going to be like, I wish I had the morning line odds.
The odds on him are going to be like 50 to 1.
Yes,
in my opinion.
I would say either put $100 to win on him or $0 whatsoever. He's not coming underneath. He's either going to win or he's going to get 12th. That's my opinion on him.
Okay,
right? I mean, you see it.
He's had third place 3 times, but but you're right. In this field, I just think he's outclassed here. I really do.
He's either going to have the close of a lifetime, like a Sierra Leone type event, which I think he's as good as Sierra Leone. I really do.
All right.
But the way he puts himself at a 50-yard deficit, not great out of the start. God.
All right.
Trash.
I'm with you on this.
Japanese horses are trash.
No, whoa. I'm not with you on that. Ushba Tesoro, I don't think you can do it. 3 second places finishes in a row. The Nippon TV High, Dubai World Cup, Saudi Cup. Solid second places there. Winner of the Tokyo Daishoten. 5th place at the Breeders' Cup Classic last year. 3 lengths off of White Barrio. I like him better than Derma Sotogake.
Yeah, they're both garbage.
And there's one horse that I think, forget a slide on. Yes, I did. I can't believe this. I counted through it. I don't know how I forgot it. I will talk through him on Ushba Tesoro's slide here. Forever
because
Young.
Ushba Tesoro doesn't deserve a slide. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, exactly. So Forever Young.
Got
7
the horse
races.
has 35 races. What are we doing?
I know, Ushba Tesoro. We're moving on to Forever Young. Imagine there is a picture of Rod Stewart right here hugging some child.
Young. Good.
Or that song too. 6 wins in 7 races. Just wrap your head around that.
Mm-hmm.
And the one time he didn't win, he got third at the Kentucky Derby and barely got third.
Barely.
Not barely
Great
got
race.
third. Barely lost. I mean, he was so close.
The best finish of a Japanese
around.
horse in a major event ever.
He turned it around. He went to the Japan Dirt Classic and finished first there.
Mm-hmm.
Practically perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you're trashing the Japanese horses. It's that Detroit automotive in you. Does Forever Young have a chance? And go ahead and tarnish your reputation
of course,
and say no.
Forever Young's going to be the favorite, right? I mean, like,
okay. I think so.
I won't bet it though. I mean, like the horse, prove to me.
I think he'll be second favorite. I think it's going to go City of Troy, Forever Young, Fierceness.
Okay.
I think there's enough doubt in Fierceness where he's not going to take the top.
That's legitimate. Like I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you not to bet.
Yeah.
But damn, dude, like I will tell you not to bet Ushba Tesoro or Derma Sotogake. What are we doing here? It's embarrassing. I think everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see the Japanese winner, and so do I. Like, what a story!
Yeah.
We love to see it.
It'll happen at some point.
It's going to happen. I don't think it's this year. I think we've seen better Japanese threats. And I'm talking about the classic. Japanese horses have won plenty of at this point now. They've had some amazing Breeders' Cup horses.
Yeah.
But in the classic or Kentucky Derby, get out of here. They just haven't had it. I mean, like you said,
they're coming with 3 this time, though.
Forever Young came really close.
In the Derby,
yes.
Derma Sotogake came really close last year in the Classic. Second place by 1 length behind White Abario. They're knocking on the door. Ushba, as much as we say 11 and 35, was 5th place, only by 3 lengths. That's not that much.
Ushba's got the same odds that I do to outrun those horses.
That may be.
If I went out there and jogged with them,
78 to 1 on you?
0%.
0.0. All right. Now we're in the also eligibles. Pyrenees, 4 wins in 10 races, hitting the board 80% of the time, second at the Jockey Club Gold Cup, 4 lengths off of the pace setter, Arthur's Ride, closing to lose to Highland Falls by 4 lengths in that one. 4 lengths, 2 lengths? I think it's 4 lengths. I don't know if I mistyped that. Second in the Stephen Foster, sitting 1 length off the pace there. He likes to stalk the pace. Losing to Kings Barnes by 2+ lengths there. 4 wins in a row, including the Pimlico Special Stakes before those 2 races. So he's stockpiling wins there. Pyrenees, you would need someone to scratch, obviously. Any thoughts on Pyrenees?
Yeah, I have thoughts. Great horse, 0 chance. Why bother? Put it in the barn. Keep it safe. Pyrenees, not great. Love a great Pyrenees.
And finally, we can punt this one as far as you want. Rattle and Roll. A horse that
What year is this?
Oh, my God. I know, right? Third at the Lucas Classic after exactly a year off because he ran in the Lucas Classic the year before as his previous race, starting 6 lengths behind, closing to a 3-length loss to Hit Show. I can't even remember who the second place horse was.
Who cares?
In 2003, he looked good in G3s and looked very lost and nonplussed in G2s and G1s.
2003?
Why is he here? In 2003.
Yeah.
Why he's eligible? Why bother? Why are we bothering with this?
I love how it was 2003, not 2023, though.
2023. Sorry.
No, you said 2003, and that's what it felt like.
Yeah, that's what it
One
felt
more
like.
round for the kids, baby.
It might as well be. Yeah, exactly.
It feels
Keep them coming. All right, so here's what I got for my summary. So my safe play, Forever Young. My value play, the one that you crapped all over in my first slide, Arthur's Ride. I've got Forever Young, City of Troy, and then I'm rounding out with some value plays on Next and Arthur's Ride. I am saying here that Fierceness, we've seen mind games with Fierceness. In a big game like this, we saw him crash and burn in Kentucky Derby. I've been on the Fierceness train for a long time. I'm getting off of it for the Classic, though. This is what I have. My key here is Forever Young, City of Troy, Next, Arthur's Ride. What you got? I know you got City of Troy number 1 as your safe and key.
No, I would put Forever Young as a safety key.
Okay.
I agree with that. Key box though. With
That's
City of Troy. With
key
City of Troy, and I would go with hang on one second.
Yeah.
With City of Troy, I'm gonna throw in a couple old schoolers here. Sierra Leone.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. I like that one. I wanted to put him on here, but I couldn't. If I wanted Next on here in Arthur's Ride. I'm stretching on Arthur's Ride. I just love that horse.
I'll go next.
You will.
Next in the looks like a tri-key box.
So you got Forever Young, City of Troy, Sierra, and Next.
Yeah. So we're pretty close. We're not against each other here.
No. We're on the same team.
Stay tuned to the channel. I may change my mind on that, but Forever Young feels the safest as a key box.
All right.
The most consistent.
Awesome. All right, guys. That's what we got for you. That is a full field rundown of the BC Classic. After we've seen the pre-entries, let us know what you think in the comments. Keep checking back on the channel. And don't forget, Breeders' Cup Cocktail Lounge. It's going to be fun. And I promise you this, I will wear a Halloween mask if we can get to 15,000 subscribers on our channel by that time. I'm hoping for a gorilla mask, but I got to see what they have at the Spirit Halloween. Anyway, that's all for me, the formula. Hombre?
That's it, baby. Let's do it. I'm not sure I'll have as much fun this year in the BC.
Last year's a lot of fun.
No 24-hour. Yeah, we went a little crazy. By the way, shout out to Caitlin and Jessica and some of the others. Matt, we had a lot of fun at like midnight to 2 a.m. drinking beers and having some crazy times. Yeah. I'm not sure I can handle that this year. I'm getting older, but it was great times. But we will hold the fort down as far as Breeders' Cup content goes for the whole weekend. So
we'll bring it back.
I'm bringing sexy back.
And that's all.